My name is Kimberly Boyle. I'm with Vivid Ink Graphics. I'm a senior account manager here. I've been here for about 4.5 years, and I manage the team with the company's large national accounts. So my role is to manage a team of online ordering admins, fulfillment, inventory pullers, and account coordinators to service these accounts. My team helps develop the online ordering system for all of Vivid Ink's customers. So once Vivid Ink employee sells the online ordering system to one of their customers, Karna and I help develop that system based on some spreadsheets and a procedure that we have to get that customer online, and then we help maintain and add and take away products and everything for that customer throughout the duration of that customer being online. So Vivid Ink Graphics had an original online ordering system. It was called Banner Studio. It was initially developed about 10 years ago for an end user, so somebody off the street could come in and order a Happy Birthday Joe banner. And then they took that website development and decided to turn it to a business-to-business site because they already had that foundation. Well, fast forward 8 or 9 years, and we no longer had the personnel who had developed the site to maintain the system. We no longer had the technology in place or any personnel in-house that could keep that system up to what the customers were actually asking for us to put online. Customers nowadays are expecting like an Amazon ease-of-use site. The old site was taking about probably an hour just to order about 20 items online because of the amount of the screens that you'd have to go through when you're placing an order, the response time, the timeout times that the online ordering system had. So we came to a crossroads about a year and a half ago where we decided to finally look into what it would cost to update the original system to become what the customers were asking for, or basically scratch it and start all over. Once we did all of that, we had determined that in order to update the system, it would cost us a lot of money for not a promising end, and something that, because of the code and everything, was so dated, and there's such new technology now that could offer a lot more of what the customer was expecting. We decided to start over. It was a big project because we already had a couple customers online, and so initially when we went from the old system to the new system, we had in our minds just to be able to service the customers that we had. And then as we're developing the new site, we were able to see the potential of this is something that we could actually sell to a lot of customers who are not currently online, and something we want to sell, whereas our old system was, it's kind of embarrassing. It wasn't even the Vivid Ink name, so it was kind of confusing to people. So this is something that we can brand as Vivid Ink, but customize for any customer that we have. We trained Karna, who came in as now our specialist, who can just be the genius with the system. So we're servicing it in-house, meaning any customer request of adding new product, taking away new product, getting a new customer online. We developed processes that this new system allowed, where all of a sudden we have another item or product that we can sell customers that's not just the signs that we sell. So we decided about 1.5 years ago, we partnered with Cyrious and sat in on the meetings from the beginning to help develop based on what our customers wanted. There are other products out there that can do what this system can do, but are not customized to the needs of large format digital printing, which is very different from small format digital printing. There's companies like Print and Vista Print that could easily do small format things, but when you cross over into the custom large format, it's a whole different world. So we were able to partner with Cyrious and really get into the nitty-gritty of the accounting side of having the customers, the product side, the hierarchy of users, the hierarchy of product, the hierarchy of the different storefronts with the website, and really develop a brand new product that has just taken off at Vivid Inc. Going from the old system to the new system with our current customer base was a pretty easy fix or pretty easy process because we already had that whole structure in place. It was basically capturing all the data from the old site and bringing it to the new site. But what we didn't anticipate was being able to take that process and sell it to customers that had never even come to Vivid Inc. before for any printing. So we had 2 customers in particular who were not previous customers of Vivid Inc. They approached us looking for a vendor that had a little more experience in multi-location and corporate B2B business for their clients who were a bunch of different locations under a corporate structure. So basically these customers had up to 10 different printing vendors before, and they wanted to consolidate to one printing vendor but make it easy for customers who were not just Baton Rouge locations. So if you have a restaurant group that has restaurants in Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, they don't want to have to just call Vivid Inc. every time and start from scratch with an order, but corporate didn't want them to call a vendor in Alabama, and corporate loses all control of their branding when customers can just send out print jobs to anybody. So they approached Vivid Inc. looking for a partnership, and since we had the online ordering system and process in place to develop these customers online, we were able to sell this product to a customer that they had never even seen the printing side of Vivid Inc. for them before. They had never sent us a job before. So we started working with them, developing the site from the very beginning of the process, which is getting every single type of print item, every spec on that print item, developing that product into a co-branded online ordering system that they then go to their franchisee groups or their multi-location groups and say, this is the new system that you're going to use. This is where you order all your marketing or equipment decals from. Here's your login information. Here's a training guide on how to use it. And here's your turnaround times, and everything's given to you, and everything's set up ahead of time for their customers in the system. So it allows the corporate to do a little bit of work up front and make it super easy on everybody else in the field who's ordering, and it definitely takes down the number of questions, the inconsistency with the printing, and then we have expert here that mans the online ordering system at all times. So it's not like ordering from a person or a company that you've never talked to before. When you order from Vivid Inc., you have a representative from Vivid Inc. who's manning that at all times. So any question you have for a customer, we're able to answer, and that has been a huge selling point to customers that had never even previously printed with us. So that is actually kind of the new direction that Vivid Inc. has started to take, is instead of thinking of all these old existing customers, how can we get them online, how's it going to work for them, we have found that other than transitioning a couple of our old customers over, all the new sites that are being developed are brand new customers. So it's a pretty cool new product that we didn't previously have. It's for current customers. Raising Cane's, we had their marketing side, but we were able to sell an entire new storefront for their internal, they call it Cane's Love. It's their internal, basically, HR department, which does all of the birthday cards, thank you cards, anniversary cards, crew member of the quarter recognition, signage, and everything that they did not previously have a process, but one girl sitting in an office doing it by herself. So we were able to sell that site On a day-to-day basis, what we do to maintain the online ordering system is we will man OLARC, which is the online ordering chat, which Karna does. We will add items, take away items online based on what the customer requests, and then we'll also add users, take away users, and add new storefronts as they come about. In addition, we process all the orders that come in online, and we have a very specific communication process to our customers for every order that comes through the system. So to start with the maintaining and adding of the product, we've developed a spreadsheet internally that requests every piece of information that Karna would need to be able to add that product online or take away that product. We develop first an internal SKU number. Every product that goes online has a unique identifier that would allow us to run some reporting after to do forecasting and usage reports. When we do that, we'll then take that SKU number and it goes into that product setup worksheet. We also have a user setup worksheet, which basically asks every piece of information that Karna would need to know, from what storefront is this person going under, how is this person's billing handled, is this person's order approved. So we have specific worksheets that whenever we get a request, we require to be filled out so that we have all the information we need to be able to execute that for the customer. When an order is placed online, we like to have communication come from Vivid Inc. directly so the customer still gets that customer service feel from Vivid Inc. Because we always tell our customers that the online ordering system is in partnership with the customer service that you receive from Vivid Inc. So it's not that this online ordering system stands alone, it's that it's a tool utilized with our customer service to give you a really good product. So when an order is placed online, once it enters our system and it's approved, we will send the customer an order in production email telling the customer this is your reference number for the order, so basically your confirmation number. And then we go and we send them a secondary email that says your order is shipped, your order is ready for pickup, your order has been delivered. If it is shipped, we send the UPS tracking information with the shipping policy and the contact information for the teams at Vivid Inc. if they need to call us directly. And then they'll get an invoice separately on the back end after the order's been closed out. So on a daily maintenance, we will send all of those communications for all the orders that come in. We get anywhere from 10 to 20 orders a day online right now. So we process all of those things, and then we fill out the worksheets and build timelines based on the requests that come in. We ask the customer, what is your activation date, deactivation date for the product, so we can go in and fill out the online ordering system to be exactly what the customer needs. It's got a pretty cool tool, which is you can set up a product ahead of time and set activation and deactivation dates. So whoever is maintaining that ordering system from the back, which is Karna for us, she can set up a product well in advance and set a future activation date and a future deactivation date, and we can then kind of maintain on a daily basis a good time structure and everything for Karna to be able to maintain the system in-house so that we can schedule her and not get overloaded if we have 50 requests come in at once. So that's a pretty cool feature that we use on a daily basis here.